Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and this is Sissy, and she is not helping me crochet. Oh, she might think she's helping, but she's not very helpful. She just lays on my pattern and is all up in my way. oh, oh goodness, Sissy. She's just all up in my way the whole time I'm trying to work. Oh, Sissy. No. Sissy, no. Oh, your little nails need clipping. They're sharp today. I am trying to crochet and it's just been a late, lazy day for us around here. We have not done anything. We haven't accomplished anything. We're just hanging out. I've been watching 911 on Hulu. Big Daddy's back there watching BattleBots. I went back there for just a little bit, but I think it was BattleBots that he was watching. No, Sissy, no. And I'm just sitting here fighting with a cat. What are you up to today? How are you spending your Saturday? I hope your day is going well. And that you're not having to fight a cat for your crochet time. What is it about cats? Sissy girl. This is almost like a miracle right here because she does not like to be petted. And she's sitting here letting me pet her, so that is very unusual for her. So I thought I would just take advantage of it for a moment. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Sissy girl. No. Sissy girl. You gonna take a nappy right there? Clean your feetsies. So what am I working on today? I'm working on a cat because I can. So Diane had sent me, this is a heavy yarn. Diane had sent me some Big Twist Hush, and this one is the color gray. And she sent me 3 colors in this Hush. There's this pretty green that is called green. How about that? Evergreen. It's called Evergreen. How about that? And then here's this color, and this one does not have a band on it. There's another one in there that does, and I didn't think to look to see what color it was. But she sent me 3 different colors. I think there's 2 of this one, 2 of the green, and it may be 3 or so of the gray. So I was going to crochet a cat, and I need 3 different colors. It's going to be a gray cat with a green shirt, and it's going to have like an orange ear, maybe an orange spot on it, an orange feet, something like that. And I just needed 3 colors. And what do you know? There's 3 colors right there. So that's the colors I'm using. Right now I'm just using the gray And hopefully, hopefully this turns out well. So far, so good. I'm on row 6, I believe, or 7. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on row 7. So I'm just crocheting all the way around. I never used a big twist hush before. I think I bought one when they first come out, like a cake of it, and I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know if I used it for something. I can't recall. So I don't have it in my yarn anymore. So I can't recall what I made with it. But anyway, I have not used this yarn before that I can remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But it's a very soft yarn. It works up super soft. So this cat, like I was working on this and I was like, golly, this is like almost too soft. It feels so silky and I don't know, it just feels really nice. Now, I know Big Twist Hush is a thing of the past now. Big Twist is. But I thank you, Diane, for sending me this and giving me the opportunity to use it. Like I said, I don't recall using this before, but maybe I have and just can't remember it. But it feels really nice, and I'm anxious to see how this cat is going to turn out. Now, of course, my cat is going to turn out a lot larger than the pattern because I'm using a 6mm hook, and I'm using this Big Twist Hush, which is a 5 bulky. It recommends a 5.5mm hook, and I did start out trying to use a smaller hook, but I couldn't get my stitches to make. I was having all kinds of trouble, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know if I can use this yarn. And then I was like, well, let me just try it with a larger hook. And so I went up to a 6mm hook, and it's working out much better. So that's what I'm doing. So don't forget to tell me in the comments below what you're up to today. How's your Saturday going? We have just been lazy, like I said. Big Daddy was looking for a snack. He was looking for something in there, so I gave him his Easter basket, and he said, I saw those in Target, and I wanted to get them, but I didn't want to go, check out up front to get them. And so when I had went back in Target, I didn't know he'd wanted them. He didn't say anything to me, or I would have stood in line and got them for him then. But when I went back in that second time, I picked them up for him. Didn't know he was wanting them. I mean, he always does want them because he likes those certain little candies, the Cadbury coated candies. I don't know, they're chocolate. Alright, so let me see what am I else to do next row. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to work on this a little bit today. I'm not going to finish the whole thing, I don't imagine, but I'm just going to work on it off and on throughout the day and check back in with you, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, I went and took a little nap and woke up with reflux, and so I had to come in here and sit up in my chair, and guess who had to come join me again? Miss Sissy. She said, you're not crocheting today, you're just gonna pet me and love on me. And now she's gonna go back to sleep. So she's catnapping, and I'm gonna lay back and catnap in my chair because I didn't get my nap out. But my throat is on fire and burning. What, Sissy? What is it, Sissy girl? You sweet girl. Oh, you sleepy too. Poor sissy. Her sleepy. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to lay back down and nap any more, sleep at night in my chair bed or anything. And the top of my bed is raised up a little bit. And then I have a wedge under my side, the mattress. And I sleep on 2 pillows. So I am elevated some. We can't elevate the whole bed too much because Big Daddy and I both have the problem with our legs and feet swelling. And so we can't just have the bed elevated so much at the top. But it is elevated. The height of a 2x4 board. And then, like I said, I had the wedge and a couple pillows. So, yeah. I don't know, but I can't sit in this chair and sleep forever either because my legs swell up sitting in here. And it's not comfortable either. I started the reflux medicine on Thursday. 2 different types, 2 different kinds. So far, there's been no difference whatsoever. I wouldn't say it's any worse, but it's definitely not any better. So I am hoping and praying that maybe it kicks in after a few more days or something and starts to work. One of them was Prilosec, taking 2 of those, and the other was Saccharifate, and it's a liquid, but it doesn't seem to help, and that's the one that's real expensive. I was expecting miracles from that. It's a liquid that's supposed to coat my esophagus and stomach lining. I don't know, it hasn't done anything for me so far. But neither has the Prilosec, and it's supposed to be, you know, a pretty good acid reflux medication. But I hope that something kicks in soon. I guess Sassy's gonna mosey on back over. No. She thought about leaving. Oh, what do you got, Sassy? That is mine. No, Sassy. She's trying to take the stitch marker off my project. No, Sassy, no. No, that is mine. Here. Okay, Sassy. Yeah. Now look, we gotta clip your toenails like ASAP. Oh. I didn't want to snag up my project. Sissy. You're just looking for something else you can take. Oh, because you like to take things. She's eyeing some stuff to see what she might could grab. No. Sissy girl. You don't need to take anything. Get back. Get back. Some days she just decides she's going to spend the day with me and on my desk and next to me if I lay down or whatever. And some days she don't give 2 cents about me. And I guess today is one of the days that she is going to be clingy and just nap right here on my desk instead of letting me work. finally I get my desk back so I can crochet. My thoughts were today I was just gonna, you know, have a good crochet day, get some things accomplished, get a good start on this project, which I guess I have gotten a good start on it. But I thought I'd at least get the head done. But Sissy Dear had other plans for me today. And it's just been all up on my desk every time I sit down here to crochet. So, and I did try to, like I said, I did try to take a little nap because I was just getting real sleepy sitting here, bored kinda. But that didn't work out for me either. So now I'm getting another chance to crochet. Anyway, we have not done anything exciting today. It's been pretty much of a boring day, but you know, I feel like Big Daddy probably needed some downtime. He's been working a lot of long hours at work, trying to meet some deadlines and such with insurance companies. And so, he probably needed the downtime, and I'm doing okay with some downtime too, I guess. Although I would like to nap a little bit. Well, to redo that stitch. I do love the feel of this Hush yarn, this big twist Hush. I love the feel of it. It's so soft, and this is going to be one soft kitty cat. So we'll see how that turns out. I think after this I might start decreasing on the head. So once you start decreasing, you're in the almost got it done by then. But anyway, yeah, nothing too exciting going on around here. Just enjoying our day of relaxing and not doing anything. Big Daddy said, last night I said something about, he was off yesterday, and I said, you got 2 more days. He said 3. I said, you're not off Monday, are you? And he said, yeah, for Easter Monday. I said, you are not off Monday. He said, I can be. Easter Monday. He's ridiculous. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is enough. Then he can go back to work, and I can go back to my little life here of crocheting. Yeah, I gotta, anytime I have a row of just single crochets, I feel like that's my opportunity to record and talk at the same time. This week I think I'm going to be working on some different projects, and I'll have a video of that mermaid being put together. And I might just start some other little projects and things that'll be easy to get done. Sometimes I do have to take it slow with this yarn because my hook wants to catch on snag the yarn. So I do have to be careful at times and go slow. but it's not too bad. And the yarn is working up beautifully. I love the way that it's working up. And as you could just reach through the camera here, the screen, and feel how soft that is. It's so soft. I'm refluxing. Just sitting here, crocheting, doing nothing but sitting here and crocheting, and I'm refluxing. This is horrible. And now my throat is on fire and burning, which it already was, but that just added more to it. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. That is just horrible, horrible feeling. Got 2 more stitches on this row, and then I'm gonna see if I can take some Pepto or something. I was really and truly hoping these 2 new meds for that was going to help, and I wouldn't have to continue with Pepto-Bismol, but because Pepto really doesn't help anyway, but it helps about just as much as these new medicines are helping. So, but I have some Pepto in there, so I'm gonna get a swig of that and see if that just won't help my throat, soothe my throat a little bit, since it is like burning on fire. No, Sissy, no. I'm still trying to crochet, and Sissy is still trying to help me. It's been an aggravating day. Thinking I was going to get some crocheting done, and not realizing that I was going to have a little helper all day. Every time, like, I'll get up and go, away from my desk to get her to get up and leave and go away from my desk too. Stop. And she'll follow me into another room, but then she comes right back in here. No, I need that. Sissy, I need that. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna push you way over here. Okay. So she has just been sticking to me like glue today. Sissy girl. I was hoping to at least get this hat done. The head, not hat. But this looks like it's going to be a pretty good size cat head. Don't call me, don't. Girl, you're a little bit aggravating. You're aggravating, Sissy. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get much more done on this, because she is not wanting to give it up. That split kind of bad, but I can fix it. Sissy girl. Sissy, I don't know what we're going to do about this desk. You need your own little desk. These cats have plenty of places to get. They have a cat tower. They have cat beds in each room. They have a cat bed here in the parlor where I'm at now. They have a cat bed in the living room and dining room area. They have one in the den and in my bedroom. There's plenty of places that they can lay, relax, look out the window, you know, play with their toys or whatever. There's plenty of places around here that we set up for them to keep them happy. But obviously, Sissy's happy place today is on my desk. Sassy's here too, but she is behind my screen and she's just watching me between the two screens. There's a little bitty gap and she'll put her eye up there to it and just watch me every now and then. So she's here. She's just not in my way. When I get up and leave and go to another room, Sassy comes out from behind that screen and follows me. And Sissy follows me off too. And Phoebe gets out of her bed and comes and follows me. But then whenever I come back in here, Sassy gets back up there behind the screen. Phoebe gets back up in her bed. And Sissy's coming and getting back up here on my desk. So they're just all following me around. Big Daddy says that whenever I'm come through the house and come to the back of the house where he's at, that I'm like Snow White and all the little animals are just following me. Well, wish me luck with my esophagus, that it stops burning and I get some relief from that and this reflux settles down so I can get some. Oh, now she's just going to roll over and go to sleep. And I can get some sleep tonight. Silly little cat. I'm going to try to move her over out of my way because I do want to continue to crochet on this. Oh, Sissy. Here. You can lay over there. Look, you have plenty of room. Let me have a little bit of desk. Now maybe she'll share with me and not try to take my project and stuff away from me. Yeah, this is ending up going to be a lot larger than I was thinking. I think the pattern called for like a 3.5 hook. I believe it did, but of course I can't crochet with a hook that small. And so I better just redo that stitch over. I can't crochet with a hook that small anyway, and so I was going to use bigger yarn and then ended up using a 6mm hook. Yeah, I'm using a 6mm hook and a 5 bulky yarn. So of course my cat is going to turn out bigger. But I don't think I was thinking it through, like just how big that was going to be. And it is going to be pretty large. Well, let me see. Is Sassy coming down? I don't know. Anyway. Whew. I'm not feeling so great with my esophagus, but I can't lay down refluxing like this. So let me ask you, if you're watching and you've had reflux issues and taken Prilosec, now I've taken Protonics 2 at a time and it did not help any. So now I'm taking Prilosec and I'm taking 2 a day, and it so far is not helping. Does that have to get in your system a few days, a week or so before it helps? And what about the Carafate? I'm on the liquid of that, and it's supposed to coat my esophagus and my stomach lining. It's supposed to coat all that. Does it take a while before it starts working? I've been on it since Thursday, Friday, and today's Saturday. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it's got to get in your system, because there's been no change whatsoever, no relief. And I need some relief. Ugh. Ooh, Sissy, okay? So, this is what I've got going on so far for this cat head. Oh my gosh, that's going to be huge. So now I should be working down the sides a little bit, and then it will start decreasing. That's a pretty good size head, ain't it? Yeah. So we'll just keep an eye on this and see how it turns out. See, my noodle is in the bowl. Guys, I thank you for hanging out with me a little bit today. Not doing anything exciting, but just wanted to check in with you guys and see what you guys are up to. Share a little bit of my day. And I will see you all soon. Bye, friends. Well, Sissy has decided to just lay down and take a little nap. Bless her little kitty cat heart. She is just stuck with me like glue today. And so while I was editing this video, she just got right here and just laid down and got comfortable and went to sleep. And so I thought I would just make a little clip to show you how we're ending our day here with her just taking over the desk and taking another nap. I'm not going to pet her or anything like that because I don't want to disturb her. I'm going to let her nap, and I'm going to lean back in my chair here and try to nap a little bit since I can't lay down. And all I can do is just sit up. Might be disturbing her. She is a sweet little cat, except she will bite and claw. We've got to clip her nails. I gotta get Big Daddy to do that this weekend. It's gotta be done soon because they're all of a sudden sharp today. They haven't been like that. Today they just decided to be sharp. So he's got to clip her nails. And she is not going to be happy at all about that. She'll probably like run hide and stay away from us for a while after getting that done. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd just come back and make a little clip of her snoozing away on my desk, making herself comfortable. She is very at home and comfortable here on my desk. And like I said before, she likes to be near people, but she doesn't like a lot of attention or, you know, to be petted. She just likes to do her own thing in her own way, wherever she wants to be, to do that. Sassy is total opposite. She wants all up in my space. She wants all my attention. She wants my hands on her. If I'm not petting her, then she will bite at my hand and pull my hand towards her because she wants my hands on her, petting her and rubbing all over her. But Sissy girl is not the same. She's not like that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This video totally went to the cats. Went to Sissy, controlled by a cat totally on this video today. But remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you're enjoying doing whatever it is you're doing and it's bringing you happiness.